What is up, man? What is going on? Let me share this real quick just in case somebody's up, because I doubt if anybody's up. It's very early in the morning. Um, so let me get this shared up real quick. Be nice. Where we at? Where are we at? Okay, right there. Share this. Man, who all got hurt? Who got hurt, man? Who got hurt by that game last night, man? The NFL game. All right, I got this shared up. What's the deal? Let me get some comments up here. All right. We got a lot of games. I didn't go through a lot of these games, but I can give you guys my thoughts like we do each and every all the time. Let me switch out of this one time, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Y'all feel me? Okay. All right, so y'all know how we do it. What we gonna do? How we always do it on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, whatever the case may be. Like, subscribe, share, whatever it is. Okay. Now I imagine, what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a couple double headers here. Let's see. Let's head over to Baseball Savant. We have 1, 2. So we have two doubleheaders here with the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals and Chicago White Sox. Okay, so that should push us out to around 16, 17 games for today. Make sure you check the weather. Make sure you do all that shit there. All right. So first game, not looking at too much right now, but I'm telling you right now, I was just looking at Randy Vasquez, and it is what it is with that situation. And then I started looking at the Pavetta. Of course, I'm gonna have some interest in Pavetta K's here. Pavetta is looking like his K percentage is really, really, really nice. Versus right-hand pitching, I can show you guys some splits versus right-hand pitching. This New York Yankees team last 30 days versus right-hand pitching, they striking out at they number one at a 27.8% K rate right there. Good for 73 WRC plus. Good morning, Jacory. What are you doing up, my guy? You getting ready to get your day started? I know you've been ready to get your day started. So like I said, New York Yankees, last 30 days, number one in strikeout rate there, with a 73 WRC plus overall. Last 14 days striking out, they are top 10 at number 7 right now with a 25.5% K rate there. Good for 80 WRC plus. And then last but not least, you're looking at last 7 days here. Probably not that big of a sample size. Well, 160 play appearances, 26% K rate, 59 WRC plus. Right now, it's gonna be Boston Red Sox or nothing for me. Pavetta, his strikeout prop is sitting at let's see, what is his strikeout prop sitting at? Sitting at 6.5, which is doable. But I don't know if I might tease it down, whatever the case may be. Let's look at Pavetta and see what he's been doing for us lately. Going over here to his profile here, and he's been racking. He hasn't been hitting the innings that I really want him to hit, but he's been racking up the Ks in most instances. Let's take a look here. Take a look at his game log here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 7 games. 1, 2, 3, 5 of his last 7 games. He had 5 Ks or better. New York Yankees, has he faced them this year? Okay, back to back. He only pitched an inning and 2, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, so interesting. All right. Okay, so he faced them right here, and then he went 3 innings that game. He had 4 Ks versus them. And then just on the 20th of October, he went 5 innings. He had 8 Ks. Okay, so Ks are not a realm of possibilities here for him. Like I say, then New York Yankees, they have a 23.7 23 wait all pitch types. They have a 23.7 K rate right now. Um, they got some pretty high K rate guys in there, man. So I think so. You been up all night on these props? I know that's right. I know that's right. We finna tap in on some of them, and then I'm probably finna follow up with a first look NFL video. Probably gonna pop in with a first look NFL video or something like that. All right. Uh, maybe a live or maybe see what I'm looking at and what we learned from last week. Puka. What about Puka? Y'all see? Well, shout out to Puka, man. He got it in. Damn, Jefferson. Yeah, we had some nice spots. I took some L's too. 773 in the house. What's happening? Yay. Already, all. You already know. You already know. Where you at on the south side? What? Where you at? Where you at on the south side? I'm in NLC. I'm in NLC. If you know what that is, you already know. Ah, shit. All right. So yeah, man, that's what I'm looking at, man. It's gonna be an interesting spot here. If I could look at so Freddie Peralta, his outs just came down out south. All right, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm originated out south for sure. Jones, yes, Jones, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Peralta outs went down. Scherzer outs went down. These guys were sitting at 17 and a half. I don't know why they went down. I think I'm ready to sprinkle on something because with the Freddie thing, I didn't know if I was going to go with the strikeouts or his Daniel Jones. He hit his rush prop. That's what I took him for. I hit his rush prop. No, did he hit his rush prop? Ooh, well, he shit the bed bad. I took him down to 25 yards, though. I took him down 25 yards. That's what I did. Max Scherzer, they outs are going down. Interesting. All right, so look, where was I? Okay, so right, so we don't have the outs out for those guys right now. Strikeouts though, Pavetta, his strikeouts sitting at 6.5. Even if you want to tease it down, I can't talk you off of that. Okay, if you want to tease it down, get to a performance double, something. I think that's all right. I think that's cool. I think that's cool, man. But you get a decent number for the Red Sox money line at a -136. You don't have to touch that if you don't want to. We got an over under 10. Vasquez on the mound. Don't know too much about Vasquez, but y'all know where I'm at, where I'm going. Always gonna be hitting up my hit runs and RBIs there. This first games here, I'll be looking at only the guys from from Boston side here. Okay, you're gonna get some good numbers here. I only see two and a half. That's Verdugo, and I see a 2.5 for Rafael Devers here. Any guys that I have my player pool here? Let's take a look real quick. You know what? I didn't put on any of those guys in my player pool for the simple fact that my model, like when they have double headers, the numbers be off a little bit. So, but like I said, I couldn't talk you off any one of these guys here because it tries to figure out who's which games and shit like that. It's kind of fucked up. All right, so let's go to the next game here. All right. If it would go, goddamn, man, my arrow button just don't work. Shit. All right, so look, Kansas City Royals at the White Sox here. All right, so we got Singer on the mound, we got Cease on the mound. I didn't even look at this game, man. I need some time to go back and check this game out, man. I ain't gonna lie. I need some time to go back and check this game out. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the strikeouts real quick. Dylan C sitting at 7.5. Yikes. Not out of realm possibilities there. Brady Singer. I'm gonna just skip over this game for right now, and I'm gonna go to the next game because, like I said, I ain't no sense of me wasting my breath. I didn't even look over this game. Washington Nationals at Pittsburgh Pirates. I think I had it penciled in that you could target the lefties here. Brady Falter. We got Don on the mound here, and so Pittsburgh here. All right, so um, I'm looking at Sawinski and I'm looking at Reynolds here. Okay, both of these guys, they got some weirdish kind of splits here. Let me see. So let's go to my guy real quick. Sawinski first. All right. Now let's go to Reynolds first. All right, Reynolds. Reynolds is going to be in play for me on. He's a better hitter than he's a better hitter than Sawinski, meaning he can hit all across the board and stuff like that. Take a look at some of his splits here. So versus lefties, that's what they no, wait a minute, let me see. One second here. Okay. So they got a Don on the mound. All right. So right. So where are they? At home? Okay, at home. All right. So let's see. Okay, so I had to. I did. Glad I looked and I didn't pull the trigger yet because I had them on the road. Okay, so my splits that I was looking at had Pittsburgh Pirates on the road. Okay, had Pittsburgh Pirates on the road. So I'll probably have to X Reynolds off and I'll just look at Sawinski here. I had them being on the road. My bad. The splits for these guys a little bit better on the road, and you can say that shit for your notes, whatever the case may be. Even though we've been going through this shit forever, so Sawinski versus wait a minute, yeah, so he's got 24 home runs. What the fuck is this? They got him for 37 home runs. Oh no. All right, so these numbers are fucked up. It says 24 home runs, away 19. They might be updating it. That's what they might be doing, updating it. So on the road, okay. They must be updating it. However it goes, I caught him at a bad time. It's 6:20 in the morning. The number's gonna be fucked up. All right, so either way it goes, he's hitting. I'm gonna just have to go to Baseball Savant. Okay, so I'll get my point across. I'm so sorry, guys. I can get my point across either way it go. All right, so let me just go over here. All right, so I ain't gonna look at the numbers. All right, so let's look at some of these numbers here. We got Jackson Sawinski's got a 17.3 barrel percentage right now, and looking at who they have up there, Falter. No, Adon, right? 8.7 barrel rate there. Expected back slugging 429. Lonchego 15.9. XV around the same. There's a lot of people 90. Hard hit 47.1. I think he can get him. I think he can get him. I did look at the numbers. I thought they were on the road. It was a for sure lock. So now it's not a lock for me. His numbers they just balloon on the road, you know what I'm saying, versus righties. So my bad on that one, but I still think he can smack him. I ain't even gonna lie. I still think he's gonna smack him. Um, St. Louis Cardinals at Baltimore Orioles here. We got an over under 10 in this spot. And it's going to be a money line parlays, run line straights. Give me the Baltimore Orioles here. And, you know, it's Wainwright. Wainwright just trash. He's bad. He's real bad. That's just about it. We got Gunnar Henderson. Adam Wainwright's giving up 1,100 OPS to lefties and a 939 OPS to righties. Each and every last one of these bats are in play. You got somebody like Jack Sawinski. He's 5 for 12, batting .417 off of him with 3 singles, a triple, and a home run. Gunnar Henderson hasn't even faced him. Good luck with that. He's probably going to hit a home run against them. And Cedric Mullins, for some reason, he popped at the top. And you know his OPS and nothing ain't nowhere near Gunnar Henderson. So maybe I have to look at the pitch mix or something like that. It's probably a big match for Cedric Mullins there. And you know the list goes on and on. Like I said, he's given up a ton to lefties and rights. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that situation there. Let me take a quick look here. I want to see something. I don't even know how long Wainwright will even be in that lineup. See, so you might as well say they got about 5 guys with barrel rates in the 10s right there. I bumped Hayes up to a 10. Fuck it. Yeah. Damn. Wainwright expected batting average is 334 with almost a 600 slugging, man. Shit. 11% K rate. That's bad. Damn. Jesus Christ. That's bad. Wow. So his runs and RBIs all the way through. Wait to see who's in the lineup, or you could just start betting them right now. Let's take a look at these numbers. Probably gonna see a lot of 2.5s here. What game is that? Baltimore Orioles. Probably gonna see a lot of 2.5. So I couldn't talk you off any of these guys, man. Anthony Santander sitting at the 2.5. Mullins minus 145 at the parlay piece. Gunnar Henderson 2.5. Yes, please. I'll be betting, man. Let's see. Ryan O'Hearn. All these guys in play, man. All these guys in play. Mountcastle. Everybody's shit is 2.5 too. Maybe I might have to do a same game parlay with a couple bats or something like that. But this is one of the best props on the board there. So they're probably going to end up hitting it any damn way. They're probably going to run a train on Wainwright. All right. Atlanta Braves at Philadelphia Phillies here. We got over under 8.5 in this spot. Interesting game here. Two high-level pitchers on the mound, 2 aces on the mound. These guys have some history against both of these pitchers. So I don't know what to expect. I couldn't talk you off anything. I couldn't take you off anything here. Like Acuna, he's got 39. He's 10 for 39. You know what I'm saying? Versus Wheeler, he's got a lot of history. 3 singles, 4 doubles, and 3 home runs. He's batting 256 versus him. It's a lot of people over here with with a lot of history. Nick Castellanos doesn't have that much history, but he's 3 for 6. 888 OPS versus lefties. Max Fried's been pitching really, really good. Trey Turner, he's 10 for 27. Real Muto, he's 12 for 36 with 6 singles, 2 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. Alex Bohm, he's 4 for 17. I could just keep going on and on. It's a lot of history between these two pitchers and these two teams here. You guys I don't have to recommend. You can just do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm probably going to stay away from the pitchers, or, I can't even talk you off the over or the under here. It's all out warfare with this game here. I'm going to just leave it at that, okay? Cincinnati Reds at Detroit Tigers here. So I didn't look at this game because we didn't have a pitcher out. So now we got a pitcher out. We got Williamson going for Detroit, and we got Williamson going for Cincinnati, and we got Wentz going for the Reds. Oh my God. Wentz going for the Tigers. Either way it goes, I didn't look too much into this game. If you guys want to bounce back in the comment section and see where I'm at with this game a little bit later on, be my guest. Matter of fact, let me see. I could just look at it. If they got it updated right here, then I'll check out some of the numbers here. But since it's early in the morning and I'm probably not holding somebody up, let's take a look and see what we got here. Wentz. Okay, we got what the fuck is he? Okay. Joy Wentz, 17.7 launch angle, 43.4 hard hit percentage, 274 expected batting average with a 500 slugging and 20% K rate. Then you got who the fuck was pitching? Because I damn sure don't see him. Williamson. I don't even see Williamson's name up here. So I don't see. He should be up here, but he's not. I guess it is what it is. I don't know, man. Bombs might go away in this one here. I don't know. I'll come back though. I'll come back to this one. Texas Rangers at Toronto Blue Jays over under 8.5. Max Scherzer on the mound. Ryu on the mound. What I'm looking at here, I want to lean towards the Texas in this spot on the road with Max on the mound here. So what I was looking at here, as you can see over here in my player pool, you can get Max Scherzer pitching outs right now at minus 125 at 16.5 if you want to go there. Okay, I didn't look at his strikeout prop. Let's take a look at his strikeout. Let's take a look at his strikeout prop real fast. 5.5. Definitely doable. Definitely doable. Max Scherzer. Let's see. Yeah, but like I said, what is it? 5.5, and then this out sitting at 17.5. It probably ain't gonna be there. It probably gonna be there. It probably gonna. Yeah, it's at 17.5. So it was at 16.5. I could have caught it there. Now it's at 17.5. Either way it go, we'll see. However, let's check this out. Looking at some of his splits right here. No, I'm just looking at his game log. Don't need to look at his splits. Houston got to him. Okay. Then let's see. He's hit that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's hit that. He's hit that 17.5 outs. 8 out of his last 10 games, and possibly frequently, like all season long. I don't think he's faced this team yet. Toronto. Let me see. He hasn't faced Toronto yet. His strikeouts in that 6.5, 5.5. You know, it's if you want to get there or not. You know what I'm saying? Throwbacks, what's up? It's either if you want to get there or not. I do have interest in his outs. I have interest in his outs. I think six innings is not out of the realm of possibility. Damn, that return was something else. That was special. That was special. So what a way to end their game on 9-11. You know, that was crazy. That was crazy good. It was okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. And then I don't know, man. That's all I'm looking at right here. Either Texas money line or the outs. I'm undecided on which one I want to take a stab at there. Couldn't talk you off anything from Corey Seager there. Definitely, he's in play every day for me. Just is what it is. Let's see what this hits, runs, and RBI is going to look like there. I'll be interested. Probably would be interested in that in there. Texas Rangers. Um, 1.5 at minus 155. We do got a well. It's an 8.5, so it's probably possible there. Okay, Arizona Diamondbacks at New York Jets. I mean Mets here. We got an over under 10 in this spot. We have Nelson on the mound and Buto on the mound. Whoever this guy is, maybe a bullpen game. I don't even know him. Sorry about that. But yeah. So looking at Nelson, Nelson is not one of my favorite pitchers to back there. So there you have that. All right. A couple bats I was looking at here. Um, let's see, because I know Nelson's giving up good power there. 11.7 barrel rate there. Um, 270 expected batting average, 490 slugging there. Yeah, so I have some people in my player pool here. I'm definitely gonna be looking at this one for bats. Um, um, oh, I had a home run candidate in here or two. Let me see. So I like Ryan Nelson's giving up an 883 OPS versus lefties and an 845 OPS versus righties. So everybody's in play. All right, everybody's in play. That's one thing. Brandon Nemo, DJ Stewart, 1,000 OPS versus righty. He's going to be a home run candidate if he's in the lineup. I only put those two guys in my lineup and along with Lindor, but you guys get the drift. Everybody's going to be in play here on the on the Mets for me. So I'm probably just going to end up sticking to the Mets bats here. I'm probably going to end up sticking to the Mets bats here. I can just go through. Let's see. Nemo hits, runs, and RBIs at a minus 130. DJ Stewart, I gotta bet that. I might bet this, and I might take him for a home run, or just play the bases. All right, I've been playing like for home guys. I've been taking for a home run. I've been taking like 2 and 3 bases. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking like 2 and 3 bases, like or maybe 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes the home run you get that research down to a T, and you like that home run, but he does everything else but a fucking home run. So bases and hits, runs, and RBIs are always they work together hand in hand. Lindor, everybody's sitting at 1.5 right now. So I don't know if these numbers are gonna rise. Everybody's sitting at 1.5 right now. Peter Alonso even 1.5 at a minus 130. So Tommy Pham, minus 145. I couldn't talk off none of these guys. I like them. Probably my top one. I don't even know who my top bat's going to be. My top one is probably going to be my top bat probably for hits, runs, and RBIs would probably be Lindor for hits, runs, and RBIs. And then Alonso and Stewart for power. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So these guys are they're in a good spot here. Okay, they're in a good spot. All right. So that's what I'm looking. How I'm gonna attack this game. Even if you want to just do hit parlay with 2 or 3 guys, it's fine with me. Do your thing. Okay. New York. This is game 2 here. I don't I don't like to bet on a lot of them. A lot of people don't like to bet double headers, but we'll see. I'll tell you this. Rodon. I didn't look at none of the numbers, but Rodon has, Rodon has been getting Rodon. He had been getting hit, man. So it's a possibility that these guys, Boston, could probably sweep this one. But I'll be looking at hits, runs, and RBIs on both games, man. It just is what it is. Miami Marlins at Milwaukee Brewers. Here we got an over under 8 in this spot. It looks like it's probably going to be a bullpen game for Miami. I get a pitching lean towards Milwaukee, but Milwaukee's got a hell of a pitching staff right now. Peralta, even though these Miami Marlins, they're just not striking out. Last 7 days versus right-hand pitching, they are striking out 19.3 with an 80 WRC plus. Last 14 days versus right-hand pitching, They are striking out at they're at the bottom, man. Where are they? Miami, 23rd for 18.3. They're 98 WRC plus, and then the last 30 days, we're looking at Miami down there towards the bottom again. I want to say, yeah, 29th, 17.8, 678 plate appearances, 99 WRC plus. However, you could look at sometimes good pitching overrides that. Okay, so you could look at somebody like sometimes good pitching overrides that. So you could look at Fede Peralta, K percentage overall 30, 26.3 versus lefties, 36. He got a whopping 36% K rate to righties. That's crazy because you're gonna predominantly see righties throughout the league every night. He fanning these motherfuckers. What is he throwing? He throwing a fucking fastball all the time, basically, almost. And he's throwing that motherfucker more right now. 47.9, and he's went up to 52.7. So he tossing that motherfucker around, all right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I could talk off his strikeouts there. I could not talk off his strikeouts. Let's see what I see here. It's a 21% K rate overall for this team here. I was looking on PrizePicks, and then Peralta strikeouts went from a 7 to a 6.5. Okay, Verlander we're gonna get to in a second, and Wu we're gonna get to in a second. All these guys I had in my player props here. I'm probably getting ready to because that moves it off of a push. Okay, that moves it off a push. So I'm probably gonna have to pull the trigger. All these K's going down right now. I don't know if the money's not coming in. I don't know what they're looking at, but it is what it is. However, like I said, that's a very nice K rate versus a predominantly right-hand batting lead. Okay, so I can't talk you off of that. Last but not least, you see I had his pitching outs in the section in my bet slip over here. So I haven't pulled the trigger because I'm undecided on which way I want to go. So 17.5 outs for Fede Peralta should be out of the realm of possibilities. Who are they pitching against? Oh, Miami Marlins. If he can neutralize these Miami Marlins, he's gonna hit one of them, if not both. Lately, let's take a look. Lately, I just go down memory lane with you guys. Who is that? What the fuck is his name? Peralta, Freddie, my boy Freddie Krueger. Take a look at his game log real quick. You get kind of up and down, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes these guys, these strikeout pitchers, they can hit their strikeouts and still don't hit 6 innings. You know what I'm saying? So, like versus Texas, for instance, it was a good team. He had 11 Ks, but he only had 5.2 innings. He didn't hit his innings. He didn't hit his outs. Prior to that, he had hit his outs to 17.5, 3 games in 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. 4, 5. So he's hit his outs prop 5 out of his last 8 games. I like them both. I like them both. And what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna just take the strikeouts on PrizePicks at the 6.5, and I'm gonna take the outs on. I'm gonna close my fucking eyes. I'm gonna bet this straight. The Freddie Peralta out straight, and then I might do I ain't gonna do no same game parlay. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna do no same game parlay. I might, if I do, I might go on FanDuel and alter his K's down and try to give me like a 2 or 3 legger for some plus money, something like that. Or I could go to FanDuel and just go with a few of my favorite bets like maybe something like under 1.5, like so they don't have the innings out right now. For what reason? I don't know why they don't have the innings out, but or I might do it on DraftKings or whatever. Under 1.5 innings in the first, under 1.5 runs and maybe tease his K's down to about 6 or something like that. Okay. I don't have a side in that one. It's probably going to be mine, Milwaukee or nothing. Okay. Probably going to be Milwaukee or nothing. The total for this game, I don't know what the total is for this game. 8, low scoring game. I'll probably leave the bats alone. The game 2 versus Kansas City Royals, I didn't look at it, but we got over under 9. I'm gonna skip this spot and I'm gonna go towards Tampa Bay Rays and Minnesota Twins here. Over under 8 in this spot. Littell on the mound, Ryan on the mound. Okay, now Minnesota Twins. We was to pick on their ass. Was picking on them the whole season long, man. Was picking on them the whole season long. Now they hitting righties now, okay? They hitting righties and their strikeouts have been getting better, okay? So versus right-hand pitching, Minnesota. They used to be 1, 2, and 3. I know y'all remember that because I do videos every day. You know, I know y'all remember that. So right now, over the last 30 days, they still 26.1, but 126 WRC plus, meaning they hitting righties, okay? They're hitting righties right now more than they're striking out. All right. Last 14 days, they just went from that to the last 14 days. They are sitting in 13th at 23.2 with 117 WRC plus. And then last but not least, the last 7 days, they are sitting at 11, 25% K rate with 105 WRC plus there. On the flip side, Tampa Bay, they're the ones who's striking out a little bit more now. Shit, 26% last 7 days. And last 7 days, 26%. That's last 7 days, right? 242 plate appearances. That's a lot. That's a lot. And 127 WRC plus. Interesting. Last 14 days, Tampa Bay 9th in striking out versus right-hand pitching, 121 WRC plus. So shit, it's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on here. I don't know which way I want to shake it, man. I don't, man. Unfortunately, I don't know which way I want to go in this one here. Both of these teams hitting righties well. 126 WRC plus, top 10 striking out last 30 days. Both of them. What do we see? Do we have to look at the pictures here? Let's look at. I mean, we got Ryan on the mound. Now, the thing about this, they got Ryan's K prop. So he got a 29% K rate, 23 versus lefties, 34.5 versus righties. Okay. His K prop is sitting at 6.5. He's got that stuff. He's got it. Is he gonna get there though? That's the thing. I'm scared. Versus righties, he's got 11.2 barrel rate versus righties. I'm scared. But I'm gonna just leave y'all with that information. Tampa Bay Rays 24.1 K percentage overall, and then Minnesota 26.7 K rate overall. I don't like the K percentage for Littell. He does get a small K bump because this team will strike out, but who knows if he's going to strike him out. 18.6 K rate, kind of low. 21% to lefties, 16.1 to righties. I don't know what to think here. 11% barrel rate to lefties. I don't to righties. I don't know what to think here. You guys got something on this one? Let me know. Bats. I was looking at Yandy Diaz. I had him in my player pool. I haven't recommended any of these bats from Tampa Bay in a while, and Yandy Diaz looks pretty good to me. This game could probably go if they see it. Both of these teams has shown the ability to hit righties. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going over. I'm not betting. Oakland Athletics at Houston Astros are over under 8.5 in this spot, and we got Sears on the mound. We got Verlander on the mound. Okay, so that's a lot to like here. I got a few things I like here. So first and foremost, we're gonna just kick it off with we're gonna start with the lefties. All right. So you're gonna get somebody like Kyle Tucker, right? Uh, he's probably gonna be my top bet here. He's probably gonna be my top bet here. Let's see what we got here on. See what we got here. JPC is 23.1 launch angle, 88.9 exit velo hard hit, 38.5 expected batting average, 244 expected slugging, 455, walks down, 21.9% K rate, 18% point six launch angle for Verlander there. But everything else looks good. 39.8 hard hit percentage. Other than that, everything else looked good. 21% K rate. Sears got a little bit of Ks on them as well. Barrel rates here 11.7. Okay, so Kyle Tucker. He's gonna be my number one bat from this game here. We got a few bats. Got a few bats I could talk about here. Last time these two teams faced, Kyle Tucker gave him 3 home runs. They're at home. Take a look at the splits here. All right. So, in general, versus left-hand pitching, Kyle Tucker is batting 316. At home versus lefties, he's batting 326. He has 5 home runs. Overall, he's got 26 home runs. Some of his advanced numbers versus lefties. Overall, his WRC plus is 160 overall versus lefties. Overall, 316 average, 578 slugging, 960 OPS, and 262 isolated power. Couple that with the fact that home versus lefties, 9.2 walk rate, 9.2 K percentage, strikes out 9.2. That's very low. 326 batting average. That's up from just a general average there. Slugging at 600, a couple points up from general slugging there. OPS 989, and isolated power 274 with 176, 67 WRC plus. Y'all get the drift, okay? Then my other two guys, of course, 1A, 1B right now is going to be Jordan Alvarez. Then follow behind him, you can look at McCormick, okay? Those guys all hit lefties well right now. Barrel percentage right now, Jordan Alvarez 17, Yanya Diaz. I like him versus righties. 10.4 WRC. Barrel percentage for Kyle Tucker. All right. So Chas McCormick 11.4 barrel percentage versus just overall. So it could be bombs over Baghdad and this motherfucker here with like I said, last time these two teams met, and then Sears, he's 11.7 barrel percentage right there. And let's see, Alvarez 17.3 launch angle along with Kyle Tucker. He's got a 7.14 launch angle and 15 for Chas McCormick. Need to see who's going to be in the lineup. I was looking at Zach here, Zach Kiloff. I was looking at him. I might just fall back off of these guys. I'm just probably going to stick to the bats over here for the fucking Astros. Now, looking at the hits, runs, and RBIs for these guys here, they're going to get good numbers. I thought I seen some good numbers for these guys here. Chas McCormick, 1.5 at a plus 100. I don't know where he's going to be hitting in the lineup. Can talk you off anything for Jose Altuve, and Kyle Tucker's at a 1.5 at minus 130. Now he just gave him 3. Last time we met him, he gave him 3 home runs. Definitely going to take a stab at this here. Jordan Alvarez, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 145. Yes, please. Now these guys are minus 300 favorites, so you know there's always some risk with the minus 300 favorites. It just is what it fucking is. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So Justin Verlander, his strikeout prop sitting at 6.5. I have interest there, along with his outs prop sitting at his outs prop is sitting at let's take a see where his outs at. His outs are sitting at 18.5. Damn. I don't like that hook. I don't like 17.5. I would have been gone, even though it's definitely doable. Versus right-hand pitching. Now I will point this out. Okay, I will point this out. Now Oakland has been hitting righties. Okay, Oakland been hitting right-hand pitching, man. So you know, let's take a look at some WRC plus real quick. Last 30 days, Oakland, shit, right sitting right outside the top 10 at 109 WRC plus. Okay, that's above average. That's above average. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Patrick. That's above average, man. Last 14 days, Oakland fifth in WRC plus at a minus 130. Okay, they fifth. 24% K rate, so they will strike out. Last 7 days, Oakland right back to right out a little bit outside of, but they hitting righties, man. They above average for this month, the WRC plus. So if they hit him, you know why? On the flip side, um, versus left-hand pitching, these motherfuckers here. Okay, last 7 days, Houston only 97 plate appearances with a 91 WRC plus. Probably don't qualify for much. Last 14 days, Houston falling off a little bit. And last month, their numbers are probably better than last month though. They number 2 in last month, okay? And versus left-hand pitching with 146 WRC plus, 536 slugging, probably number 1 in slugging, right behind Atlanta, 536, 537. Houston killed you yesterday. That's messed up, my boy. But you know, we'll bounce back today. But like I said, they minus 300 favorites. So you know what the minus 300 favorites look like and what they do. I just showed you. Oakland, they've been over 100 WRC plus the whole month. You got guys like let's just say these guys. I mean, because Verlander he's been vulnerable at times here. You know what I'm saying? And let's say these, you know, if I'm you're gonna get good if I'm picking some bats from Oakland. It's 2 bats. It's only 2 bats that probably I'm looking at. Brent Rooker probably for his runs and RBIs all the way up to a home run, and of course, Big Zach. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna get value for these guys. Everybody, all these motherfuckers, Oakland guys, they're gonna be plus money. All of them, they're gonna be plus money. Okay, hits, runs, and RBIs 1.5. All of them gonna be plus money. All right, so there you have that. You know, going up against Verlander. Now I'm gonna take a stab at Verlander's case, but it's gonna be over here on PrizePicks. That's where it's gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna do a 6-pick. Of course, it's Houston Astros or nothing, but what can I do with that minus 310? I mean, I could probably throw it in a parlay or something like that, but you know, those are janky favorites, man. Chicago Cubs at Colorado Rockies. We got Assad on the mound. We got Chris Flexen on the mound, and we got an over under 11.5. And we're in Colorado, so y'all know what the deal is, okay? This is very well could be home run city here, okay? So everybody's in play. Everybody's in play here. I'll just give you a quick number here. Chris Flexen, 882 OPS versus lefties, and 1,000 OPS versus righties. Okay, so everybody's in play. One bat that I'm looking at on the other side here would be no. I'm looking at Nolan Jones and what's the McMahon. And if Blackman's in play, and if Chris Bryant plays, he played the last game, I want to say. If Chris Bryant plays, then he plays. So I couldn't talk you off anything here. I'll be doing some hit parlays and shit like that. Let's take a look and see what the hits, runs, and RBIs at, and make sure these numbers aren't inflated because of the Colorado Rockies here stadium. Nolan Jones, I couldn't talk off of that, minus 140. We'll see who's in the lineup. I just got to see. But Suzuki, yes. Bellinger, Swanson, yes. I mean, yeah. What the hell? Shit. We just got to see who's in the lineup. But I can start placing bets right away. Like right away. Right away. Okay? It is what it is. Los Angeles, I don't pick sides in this in Colorado. I just don't. Okay. I don't pick sides. I don't know a lot of people that don't. It's either over or under or props for me, in this in here. Flexing. He's Long Angel 14.1, hard hit 41.6, ex-Woba 370 and a 290 batting average with an expected 500 expected slugging there, 16% K rate, just bad. Okay. Christopher Morel, if he's in the lineup, I'm going right back to the well on him. Like yesterday. Patrick Wisdom, bomb guy. You know what I'm saying? Christopher Morel he wasn't just over here. That's why I came over here to show you guys. It's probably expected slugging, probably second highest on the team right now behind Patrick Wisdom. He just hit a bomb yesterday. Hard hit percentage. He's got the hardest outside of Patrick Wisdom, 51.2 hard hit right there. So Suzuki has been on one. And then Cody Bellinger and the rest of those guys are self-explanatory there, all right? Expected batting average, throw that shit out the window when you win cores, all right? And like I said, Nolan Jones and Ryan McMahon are two guys that I'm definitely looking at here. So those guys are definitely going to be in play for me. And could talk off some numbers from Charlie Blackman. Here's a guy who just don't strike out. He's got a 13% K rate. Which you get somebody like that at home that don't strike out at Coors Field, he's definitely a hits, runs, and RBI candidate and probably could do some damage. You know what I'm saying? So check the weather. If the weather's okay, couldn't talk off anything here. Runs. This is the number one ballpark that produces runs here. Los Angeles Angels at Seattle Mariners here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. Sandoval on the mound. Wu is on the mound here. Okay, so shit. So Wu, he's got some decent K stuff here. Okay, he didn't get no strikeouts last game. I'll tell you that. That was surprising. But maybe you could look for Wu to bounce back this game here. Seattle, this Angels team, they will strike out. I think he's had some good numbers versus these guys already. And his K prop was sitting at 5.5 last time I checked. Looking at his K percentage, one thing I want to wait and see is is Ohtani in the lineup, because he got a 22% K rate, but if anybody gonna get to him, is gonna be lefties, man. He's 16.1 K rate to lefties, 28.8 K rate to righties. Barrel percentage, 9.3 to lefties there. Now, this Los Angeles team has a 24.2% K rate overall. Wu, like I said, looking at some of his splits here, he's giving up when he gets hits, he gets hit by lefties for sure. In general versus lefties, he's giving up a 311 batting average and a 588 slugging. Okay, that's in general. Now, he at home. They at home. Yeah, they at home. So the sample size might not be that big, but at home versus lefties, somehow he's got a 795 slugging, 492 WOBA, 364 batting average. Like, yeah. So, man, you know what I'm saying? And Ohtani, he bats left, right? I think he bats left. I think he bats left. So that's what I'm waiting on. That's what I think he bats. Don't quote me on that. I think he bats left. I'm a little baseball drunk right now, but I think he bats left, and that's that's the difference between money line. That's the difference between the parlay and the run line. So might have to temper my expectations and just see if he's in the lineup. He was supposed to be in the lineup last time. He didn't. He wasn't in the lineup. I get scared. But overall, it's going to be Seattle or nothing for me in this spot. Sandoval, he's a guy who can hit his K. He's a guy who can hit his Ks here and there. Now Wu, let me see. So he pitched against the Angels the first game. The second game this year, he had 7 Ks, 4.2 innings. It was early, but he still had 7 Ks against them. And then his second game, he went 6 innings, no home runs, and he had 6 Ks. Okay, so he's faced these guys twice, both games at LA. Now he's at home, and at home, all this shit, what I'm saying, at home, I just gave you guys his split at home. It's gonna be his first time seeing him, and I don't know what type of lefties they got over there, or if they could get in there, but I know Ohtani can get to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, at home versus lefties, he's getting up a 364 batting average. It's crazy how those splits work. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But you got on the flip side, Sandoval's on the mound here. I can't talk you off anything for him. I probably won't mess with him. His K percentage is going down throughout the season, 19.5 overall. So I don't know. I probably just wait and see if Ohtani not in the lineup, then I might just take these guys on the money line and then parlay. That's probably what I'll do. Rodriguez, I can't talk off any of his props. For sure. This Cleveland Guardians and San Francisco game, I have nothing for. I'm sorry. I have nothing for. I know you could target the lefties versus Quantrill. I know that. You'll probably get some Jock Peterson out there, some DeMonte Wade Jr., and some of the other guys there. Okay. Now this Dodgers game here, I was on the fence with this one here. I was thinking really, really, really hard. Really, really hard. There's a bat I do like. It's gonna be Soto, and I know. God damn it, I know. But I'm probably gonna take a stab at Soto here. With Lynn on the mound, I might have to take a stab at Soto here. Okay. So Soto. Let's take a look at this splits here. All right. Versus righties, he's batting 260. He's batting 267 overall. On the road versus righties is where he's been showing up a little bit more. He's batting 300 on the road versus righties. All right. Looks like he's got 29 home runs. Okay, he's got 29 home runs. Yeah, he's got 29 home runs. 16 of his home runs have come on the road versus righties. Okay. 23 his home runs come versus righties. 16 of them come on the road versus righties. So he's hitting righties a little bit better. And on the road, he's hitting better on the road. Okay. Some of his advanced numbers, like his WRC plus at home is 131, on the road is 162. Okay. On the road versus righties, it goes up to his WRC plus goes up to a 187. All right. His isolated power, in general, let's say his highest one is on the road is 275, and then on the road versus righties, it jumps up to a 337. All his OPS numbers are before 900, except for on the road 987, and on the road versus righties 1,076. Expecting slugging, same shit. Away versus righties. Away 573, away versus righties 641. Okay, and the list goes on and on. All right, the list goes on and on. Okay, so this is his best split right now versus a guy in Lynn. Okay, so this is Soto's best split right now versus a guy in Lynn who can give it up. Okay, he can give it up. That motherfucker can give a round of applause. Okay, he can do it. But there's not many bats over here that really does it. Okay, so his last 3 games, Miami, a team that he got smoked against. Now he's 28 games started, 40 home runs. Okay, three home runs versus Miami. Atlanta, 7 runs, 3 home runs. Boston, 4 runs, 2 home runs. Prior to that, his 3 games, San Diego Padres, he gave up 1 home run. Colorado, he didn't give up nothing. In Milwaukee, he didn't give up nothing. You know what I'm saying? So there was at San Diego. Now, like I said, now his splits. Let's take a look at his splits. Okay. Home runs. He's got 23 home runs versus lefties, 17 home runs versus righties. Home versus lefties, he got 9 home runs. Soto is a lefty. On the road versus lefties, he's got 14 home runs. They at home. But in general, he's giving up more home runs to lefties than he has righties. 587 slugging in general. Yeah. So the shit is lining up. The numbers lining up. The numbers lining up for Soto to hit his ass hard tonight. Now another guy that I like. No, I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm sorry. In fact, that's probably the only bat. Now you could look at Machado. You could look at home run hitters here. All right, home run hitters here. You could look at home run hitters for the simple fact that Lynn gives them up like that, you know. And then look at the hits, runs, and RBIs. Juan Soto, his runs and RBIs are minus 125 right now. And then I looked at his fantasy score on PrizePicks is sitting at 7. All right. I'm gonna have no choice but to like it. You know what I'm saying? This San Diego team can really disappoint. You know, the offense can go anemic, but I ain't gonna lie. You know, the way this boy gives up home runs, the usual suspects are in play. Okay, the usual suspects are in play. And for the Dodgers, the usual suspects are in play there as well. All right. I don't give a fuck if Michael Walker is on the mound or not. I don't care how good he is, whatever the case may be. We'll see. Now, Can Lynn go out and have a good game? Yes, he can. He can go out and have a good game because these San Diego, them motherfuckers, they will make you hate them. You know what I'm saying? They will make you hate them. I know y'all blew some money on these motherfuckers all year long, but like I said, do as you will. Let's go over the PrizePicks real fast, okay? Then let me show you what I got. So I wanted to take Littell. I don't even know how the fuck Wu got up there. Like, I probably was, I don't know. I'm taking, for right now, I don't fucking know, man. So I had Lynn up there for 5Ks too. Like, what the fuck was I thinking about? I'm just trying to, all right, so look, I I would, this is just a rough draft for right now. I will take Littell down, even though I'm damn near tempted to go there for that 4Ks for him. Um, I'll look at, I'll entertain Wu a little bit later on. I don't think it's going to go over 5.5 for Wu. I think Lance Lynn can get there because they're going to leave him out there. Lance Lynn can get there 5Ks. I think he can get them 5Ks. Freddie Peralta can get them 6.5. Max will be out there long enough to get them 6, but is he going to do it? That's the thing, okay? Now, I lean towards, I can look at their fantasy score as well. Verlander, that 6.5 is doable. I'm going to leave that there for right now. Probably, Peralta will probably be my favorite one out of these guys here. Now, while I was looking at these bats here, I might substitute these motherfuckers though. I'm gonna just tell you some bats that some what is this fancy score here? I'll tell you some fancy scores that I like here. This the first game. Devers, yeah, I like the 8 there. Judge, that's one swing of the bat. Bobby Witt been on in fuego. But going up against Cease, I don't know right now. Adley Rushman, yes, please. Acuna, if you want to, he does a lot. Steal bases, that shit is worth 3 points. So you could, temper your expectations if you want, or that's definitely doable. Olsen need to suck on the lemon. He's just that good. What else here? Corey Seager, definitely in play. For that 8. Lindor, yes, please. In that matchup, yes, we want to target bad pitching here. Altuve in this matchup is definitely doable. Yandy Diaz is a guy I told you I had him in my player pool, but I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Jordan Alvarez versus a lefty or a righty. One swing of the bat, he can hit that 8. They didn't dare put Tucker up there. Y'all see that. Tucker was my top bat. You see Tucker is nowhere to be found. Now, the Cubs inside of Colorado, yes, definitely in play. Good morning, Ghost. Good morning. I got a little love for that Jose Ramirez 7.5. Freddie Freeman, he's just good. Oh, it's definitely good. All right. Soto, it's the 7. All right. I got this is the lowest. He got the lowest fantasy score on the board. Oh, it's a 6.5 right here for Bo Bichette. But I gotta take it. After we just went through that shit and all that I went through with Soto, he probably still gonna sell. But I'm taking it. I'm gonna take the 7.5. Now, do they have the hits, runs, and RBIs out and all that? Not yet, huh? It's still early, huh? MLB, let's say, yeah, it's still early. It's still early, I guess. Or total bases. I don't bet a lot of total bases. I've substituted that for hits, runs, and RBIs. But Anthony Santander, yes, please. Ryan Mountcastle, Wayne Wright pitcher is worse towards lefties, but he's giving up to righties too. Yes, please. Ryan O'Hearn, I can't. It's a yes. What the fuck am I going to say? Yes. Going up against Wainwright, all of them might not get there, but that's why we got hits, runs, and RBIs and shit like that. So Corey Seager is definitely a player that's one swing of the bat. He can probably get a double or home run. He's just that good. Lindor, yes, please. Yes, please. Navarez, Berger, Altuve, and they put who they want to put up to. You know what I'm saying? They'll go pick out some bad matchups now. Now, Seiya Suzuki looked really good. Now, like I said, these Cubs in Colorado, yeah, that ballpark, yeah, them hits, them, yes, hell yeah. So bats get a bump in Colorado. Bats get a bump, man. They got Swanson up here. You can run a stack. You can run a Cub stack out there if you want. You can run a Cub stack out there if you want. Yeah. Trent Grisham, no. If he was a lefty out there, I would be locking him in. His lefty splits. He got good lefty splits. More, let me see. That just about sums it up, guys. That just about sums it up, man. Now, when I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do a early first look. Man, I might go live for that, man. I might go live for that. I'm gonna dig in a little bit, and then I might go live for an early first look for the NFL, man. So I don't know who was all here with me last week for the NFL. Let's take a look though. Let's take a quick look. So look, I'm gonna go through the teams real fast. I'm gonna tell you what I hit on, what I missed on. But I had some nice calls, man. Nice calls. Let me see, man. No, I don't have to. Let me see. I had some nice calls, man. But for week one, that was some nice ass fucking calls, man. I had some nice calls. Y'all had some nice calls. I don't even want to start talking, man, because I don't want to start talking, man. I don't want to start talking because I want to save it for my video. So, hey, if y'all on Facebook, just y'all could, because I don't always stream to Facebook. I'm streaming to Facebook right now on my Facebook page, and YouTube. So, but I'm predominantly on YouTube if you want to check that out. And I'm about to bounce right back though. I'm about to bounce right back. I'm gonna do a little bit of digging, and then I'm gonna come right back with a live or maybe an upload, first look of the NBA. Because y'all, I'm rambling a lot right now because I'm off. You know what I'm saying? I'm off. I'll be off for the next couple of days, like probably 2 more days, and I'll probably try to go live with you all here and there. But I appreciate the support, though. I appreciate the support. It's early in the morning. Early in the morning. Out, y'all. Peace out. All right. I'm finna bounce back with another one, though. Peace.